All right, let me show you real quick how guest check-in works. Guests have to be accompanied by a member, so that's where it starts. With most clubs, that's the rule. So let me just put in a search for a member family. Here's the Bell family. And just start typing, and up comes this whole family. Now notice there's just a dad and the kids. As soon as I click this button, the rest of the family shows up. His wife has a different last name. So here's the Bell family. We can select all. Notice too that there is the account note that pops up that Fiona has occasional seizures. So this is something the lifeguards would want to know about. All right, so now you've got everyone checked in, including their babysitter or nanny. Before completing the check-in, your front desk folks just need to click on the Add Guests button. Now, you'll notice that these guys have available credits. So on this subject, we really try to encourage our clubs to use the online guest credits option in MemberSplash. Do away with paying at the front desk wherever possible. The less cash at the pool, the better. Really, more will end up in the bank account. So at my club, if you're bringing in a guest, if it's an adult guest, it's 2 credits. If it's a child, it's 1 credit. You put in whether you have an adult or child. They're bringing in a child. Now, this is optional, right? If you want to track guest names, you can. If you don't need to. You just make sure you are tracking guest credits. In this case, they're adding their little friend, Timmy Brosek. You see now he's been added. You can add as many guests as you want. So if they're bringing another guest, Bob, notice their available credits are ratcheting down as they bring in their guests. Click Submit, and then complete check-in. Now it'll say confirm check-in. You notice everybody who's being checked in plus the guests. Click Submit, and they're all checked in. Useful to note is that all of that information is also being tracked. Every single person that checks in is recorded within the database on visits. So you'll also have a visits report that lets you keep track of, by day, by hour, by member, how many guests, how many members, etc. So there's a lot of information that's also being gathered here. Anyway, that's a high-level view of how that works. I hope that helps.